what I started to see was one common trend. Everyone wants to give you a list. They want to give you a list to go through your home, and then from there, they're going to refer you to either PT, right? Or they're going to refer you to Tai Chi or yoga. Now, full disclosure, I come from a family of PTs and OTs, right? Physical therapists and occupational therapists. Whole family's in healthcare. I am a huge fan of all of those things. Tai Chi, yoga, and physical therapy. But at the end of physical therapy, what happens is they give you a sheet of paper and then they send you on your way. You take that paper home and it sits on your table, your dresser, whatever the case may be, right? And that's it. It collects dust until you finally throw it away. What bothers me the most about this is I love the list, right? And what inspired Balance University was Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf had no rugs in his home when he fell and then ultimately passed away 12 months, 18 months later, right? There were no rugs in there. These lists, they talk about lighting your way. Guys, I included a list in your sources. Whenever you get your email today, go on there. There's a list that is the same list you get from the National Institute of Health, from National Council on Aging, that talks about lighting the way, talks about picking up the rugs, talks about doing puzzles, working with the mind, but no one talks about balance-specific programs. Every 11 seconds, an older adult is receiving treatment in the ER for a fall-related injury. What are we doing to help prevent these falls besides picking things up off the floor and doing puzzles? It's not good enough just to go to Tai Chi, because if you look in your sources, guys, there's research that shows us that balance-specific programs is what makes the difference. You get a 42% improvement in fall prevention when you're doing balance-specific exercises. Now, Tai Chi is wonderful, but when it comes to preventing falls, a simple list, a simple Tai Chi, there's better things that we can do. And it just gets old when you have somebody like me that's looking around seeing every other company that's wanting to give you a list. You guys, congratulations, because you're doing the right things that's going to help prevent falls. Money-wise, 30% of adults 65 and older experience a fall annually. That's almost a third. The cost of these accidents is estimated at $50 billion a year. Now keep this in mind. 10,000 Americans turn 65 every day. 85 and older population is the fastest growing population in the United States. This stat was from 2016. 2016. $50 billion a year. Do you know who bears 2/3 of those costs? Medicare. So we can all do something to help ourselves, right? So anyway, that's my rant for the day. I'm sorry I had to get it off my chest. Thank you for being patient. Let's get started, right? All right. Let's go ahead, grab you a shot of water. Grab a shot of water. Let's get our chairs. We're going through our assessments this morning. We're going to start with our chair on the left there. Make a little adjustment to the camera so you guys can see my feet. All right. Good. Okay. First thing we're going to do, we're going to start with our feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent. You've got your chair close by. We're going to close our eyes. For 15 seconds, just stand in this position, all right? We're going to warm ourselves up. Ready? Eyes closed. Time begins now. For 15 seconds, knees slightly bent. Very good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Now we're just simply going to take our feet, move them close together, as close as you can get them. Bend those knees. Chest up, chin up, core tight. Eyes closed. Get your bearings. Time begins now. 15 seconds. If you feel confident, comfortable enough, go ahead and lift your hand off that chair. Very good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now we're going to balance on one foot. Okay, the first time we do this, we're going to keep our eyes open. We want to balance on our left foot. We've got our chair close by. Let's go ahead and shift our weight to our left foot. We're going to bring our right foot up into the air. Remember, bend your knee slightly. Eyes open. Find your focal point. Find something in front of you. Focus on it. Time begins now. 15 seconds. Good. Just balancing on one foot, on our left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. This time, same thing, we're going to close our eyes, okay? If you don't feel comfortable or confident doing that, that's okay. All right, guys, go ahead and hold on to the chair. You can keep your eyes open. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. I would like for you to lift the heel of your right foot into the air, just the heel. Close your eyes. Get your bearings. All right, if you feel comfortable and confident, we're going to go ahead and bring that right foot up into the air. If you feel a little wobbly or unstable, go ahead and keep your toes on the ground. All right, foot up in the air, eyes closed. Time begins now. Stay close to that chair. Want everyone to be super safe. That's it. It's okay if you hold on. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's go ahead and switch our chair to the other side. We will be working on our right foot here. On our right foot. Very good. Nice and tall. First time, eyes are open. Same thing as the other side. We're just going to shift our weight to our right foot. Remember, bend your knee. Bend your knee just a bit. Bring that left foot up in the air. Find your focal point. Stare at something in front of you. Time begins now. Just balancing on one foot. There you go. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Excellent. Now we'll do the same thing again with the eyes closed, okay? So we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. We're going to bring the heel of our left foot into the air. Close your eyes. Remember, keep that knee bent. Get your bearings. And go ahead and bring that left foot up into the air. Time begins now. Stay safe now. Stay close to that chair. If you're a little wobbly, you don't feel comfortable, put those toes of that left foot back on the ground. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Good job. Guys, get a shot of water. We're going to move to our chair. We're going to jump into our first pillar. All right? Give you about 20 seconds here. So your eyes do not deceive you. Yes, this is our Mr. Santa Claus. We are big Christmas people around this house. I have lost the battle. I am outnumbered 4-1. What can you do? Can't beat them, join them. So, all right. First thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to start in our strength pillar, right? Leg strength is so important to balance because if you can't stand for a significant period of time, how are you going to be mobile? All right? We're going to start standing. Again, oldies but goodies. Last week we just did the basic sitting down, standing up. This week, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a balance element to it. It's not going to be difficult. It's just going to give a little more work for our brain to compute, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start sitting slow. Let me demonstrate, and then everyone can follow. We're going to start sitting slow, and then as we come up, we're going to shift our weight and bring our leg forward and back down. Okay, let me do that again. We're going to sit slow. As we come up, we're going to shift, lift, getting some hip flexion. All right, just a little bit forward and then back to start position. We will start with the right leg and then we'll do another rep and we will alternate to the left leg. So we'll go back and forth. All right, big smiles. Core tight, and let's begin. Sitting very slow. Remember, avoid the plop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom on the chair. Now we're up. We're going to shift, lift, start position. You got it. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to alternate. So we're up. We're going to go to the opposite side. We're going to shift. Get your bearings. Lift straight out in front of you. Back to start position. Good, good. Now you can use your hands behind you if you need to. You can use your hands on your hips. Doesn't matter. I like to put them in front of me. It's a personal thing. Here we go. 4, 3, chest up. 2, avoid the plop. 1, and we're up. Shift. Under control. Lift. And back to start position. Now notice that's not a big swing, right? That's a controlled lift there. 4, 3, nice and slow. 2, 1, and we're up. Shift, lift, back down. Again. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're up. Shift, lift, and we're back down. Good. I'm just going to give you another angle. Here we go. 4, nice and slow. 3, keep that chest up. You don't want to be pointing to the ground. 2, and 1, and we're up. Shift, lift, straight out in front of you. Back down. Last round. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're up. Shift, and lift. Back to start. Last time. Left leg. 4, nice and slow. 3, strong legs. 2, and 1. Very good. And we're up. Shift, lift, and rest. Good. Catch your breath. Now, we have a big variety of ability in class. So if we're doing 8 to 10 to 12 repetitions, for some reason, if it's very difficult for you, or if your legs are getting really tired, or your shoulders or your arms, guys, don't feel like you have to do exactly what I do. Make this program work for you. If you need to sit out a repetition, that's fine. If you need to stop, that's fine. I want to make sure everyone understands that this is going to work for everyone, all right? Good, good. Okay, second exercise in our balance pillar. We're going to put the chair on our left side. I'm sorry, in our strength pillar. In our strength pillar, excuse me. All right, we've got our chair on the left side. All we're simply doing is bringing our right leg out with a pause and then right back to start position. All right? So it's just an abduction and back to start. If you can, try to keep this right leg in the air, okay? If you need to put it down to add a little bit of stability, that is fine. I would like for you, if you need to hold on, if that means that you can keep this foot in the air, because I would like to have uninterrupted signals with all your body weight on that foot. What do I mean by uninterrupted? By putting that foot on the ground, right? So I want this left leg to really take on all that work, muscular work and neurological work, okay? So here we go. Shifting our weight to our left foot. Keep that knee slightly bent, nice and tall. Find your focal point. And we're going to abduct. We're going to go out, pause, and back to start position. Remember, try to keep that leg in the air. And 2. Good. 3. That's it. And 4. Notice I have a nice neutral spine. I'm not leaning over. That's it. 5. I'm not throwing my leg way out there. Good. 6. That's it. 7. Beautiful. 8. And 9. That's it. And 10. That's it. 2 more. 11. And 12. Perfect. And rest. Now you should really feel that those glutes, that glute medius and that glute maximus, that's really firing, your hamstring, your lower leg, all that stuff should really be getting a lot of stimulation there. Let's go ahead and rotate to the opposite side. excuse my voice, guys. I coach soccer and I have about 500 kids that I deal with, and of course I yell, so I'm just a little bit hoarse. My voice sounds scratchy and you have a hard time understanding me. My apologies. Same thing, opposite side. So we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. We're going to bend our right knee. Find your focal point. And let's begin with the left leg. We're going to go out, pause, and in. Now this may feel different. It may look different. And that's okay because we're different with our balance, with our strength, typically on one side versus another. Here we go. This is 4. Well done. And 5. And 6. Good. That little bit of pause out there. 7. And 8. Awesome. 9. Good. And 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. And relax. Well done. We're going to do those 2 exercises, the sitting slows or the essential quad activity, and this round one more time, okay? So let's go ahead and move our chair back into position. Getting ready for our sitting slows. All right. I like to place my feet the same width as my chair, which is just a bit wider than my hip width. All right, we're going to start nice and tall, knees slightly bent. Never lock your joint, never lock joints. You always want to keep your joints slightly bent. And now let's begin. Going down, 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come up and we're going to shift, lifting our right leg into the air. So shift, break it down, lift, back to start position. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Now we're alternating. Left leg. We're going to shift. We're going to lift. Back to start position. Well done. 4. Avoid the plop. 3, 2, 1. That's it. And we're up. Back to the right leg. Shift. And lift. Now for some of you, this may be a challenge. For some of you, may not. I just want to increase the neural load there in our brains. 4, 3, keep that chest up. 2, and 1. That's it. And we're up, up, up. Shift. Lift. Doesn't have to be big. And down. Now imagine you have a headlight in your chest. Illuminate what's in front of you and not what's on the ground. Okay? That's what I mean by keeping your chest up. 4, 3, slow, 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 2, and 1. Excellent. We're up. Shift, lift, and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Up, and we're shifting, lifting, and down. 2 more rounds. 4, 3, slow, 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 2, and 1, and we're up. Good, good. Shift, and lift, and back down. Now, make sure your knees stay over your toes. Don't let them cave in, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're up. Shift, and lift. You guys are champions. Here we go. Last one. 4. Last round. 3, 2, and 1. And we're up. Right leg. Here we go. Shift and lift. Last time. Left leg. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drive up. Shift. Lift. And rest. Well done. Everyone gets bonus points this morning. Everybody, 1,000 bonus points all around. Bonus points are very valuable. They're very precious. You can cash those in at the end of class for attaboys or attagirls. Pats on the back. Of course, they're virtual. So extremely important, those bonus points. All right, let's shift our chair over to the left side. This will be our second exercise in our balance pillar. Very good. Nice and tall, core tight. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Keep that knee slightly bent. We're going to go out with a pause and in. Under control. Everything we do is nice and slow, under control. And in. Remember, try to keep that foot in the air if you can. This is 3. Awesome. And 4. Very good. 5. And 6. Now think about all this work that's being done with your muscles, right? To keep you nice and tall and erect. Now there's just as much work being done with the communication network between your muscles and your brain, right? That's what we call neuromuscular efficiency. So as we're moving, as our leg is going out to the side and coming back to start position, right? 2 more. What's happening is our balance center of mass is changing. You see? And so what we need to do is we need to have our brain communicate with those muscles and relax and tell us where we need to shift, right? We have mechanoreceptors in the bottom of our feet that detect pressure. Proprioceptors at the end of all of our nerve endings, that's what detects where we are in space, right? Phantom limb pain. How many of you have heard of phantom limb pain? Someone amputates an arm or a leg and they have that sensation that it's still there. That's the proprioceptors in overdrive, right? They are still acting, the brain is still trying to send those signals to that limb. Well, it's the same thing with our balance, right? The mechanoreceptors and the proprioceptors work together. As we begin to lean, and before we get to that threshold, that place of no return before a fall, all those signals go firing up to the brain. The proprioceptors and mechanoreceptors work together to correct our balance, right? To correct our balance center of mass and to perform the corrective measures in order to keep us from falling. What we do here in class is we hone that skill. One of the things we do, all right? Let's shift our chair to the other side. You know I just made that up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wouldn't do that to you. All right, here we go. Nice and tall, shift our weight to our right foot, bend that right knee, big smiles on our face. It's Friday. Here we go. We're going out, pause, and in. And 2. There you go. And 3. I don't know if the Cowboys play like they did last weekend. I'm just going to forget Sundays altogether and just go straight to Monday. There you go. Holy smokes. That's it. Nice and tall. Remember your focal point. Find your focal point. That's it. Nice and slow, under control. This is 6. Good. And 7. Now your body weight. I want you to have your body weight more towards your heel here than the balls of your feet. Good. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Awesome. Grab a shot of water, 20 seconds. Any questions? That is our strength pillar. Well done. A lot of these exercises cross lines, right? So a lot of these things we do in the strength pillar, we could absolutely do in the posture pillar or the balance pillar, right? Okay. Not so conducive for the flexibility pillar. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, yeah. Good, good. So, as though we haven't squatted enough already, we're going to do a bit more. Really important, guys, that we have our legs, right? Leg strength really is extremely valuable when it comes to leading independent lives, maintaining independent lives, and fall prevention. So here's what we're going to do, okay? And another thing, let me just mention, if it hurts, don't do it. We do not live by the no pain, no gain mantra. I will provide you a modification if I see that maybe you can't do it or you're stopped. We're going to just simply squat down on one leg and then come up. Very simple exercise, right? So let me give you a little angle. I'm on my right leg. I've got my left leg in the air. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bend my knee and I'm going to stick my bottom out. My chest is up, my core is tight. I'm just going to go down just a bit and then come right back up. I'm going to keep my leg in the air the entire time. I'm just down, sticking my bottom out, and up. Down and up. Okay, let's do that together. Chair on the right side, nice and tall, left leg in the air. Remember, keep that knee bent. We're going to go down, hold, and up. Perfect. Yeah, just a simple little pop squat is what I like to call it. And up. Shift your weight to your heel, down, and up. That's it. Down and up. You can keep your leg underneath you or out in front. Down. I like to put it in front of me. And up. Good. Down and up. Two more. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. And rest. Whew. Well done. Let's rotate that to the other side. Excellent. Great job. All right. Same song, different verse. We're going to shift our weight to the left leg. Right leg is in the air. Now remember, I want my knee to follow my toes, right? I don't want my knee to cave in or go out. Right foot in the air. And let's begin. Down, stick that bottom out, core tight, and up. Shift your weight to your heel. Down and up. Perfect. Down. Good. That's good, Gwen. And up. Good, Michelle. Down. Good, Nancy. Well done. And down. That's it, Ann. And up. Perfect. Good. Two more. Down and up. Last time. Down and up. And rest. So that's just a little of an example of what we do off script. Very good. Grab another shot of water if you need to. We're going to transition into our posture pillar now. These exercises that we are doing are going to be primarily focused on improving our posture, which is so important to make sure that our balance center of mass is where it's supposed to be and not distorted, creating some dysfunction. All right? We want that posture to be as great as it can be, as good as it can be. My goodness. So, great alternative to the plank. Those of you that have heard me say this many times know exactly where I'm going with this. We're going to start with our hands overhead. All right, feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to, again, bend our knees a touch, squat down a bit. But as I go down, same distance or similar distance as what we have just done previously on one leg. As I'm in this position, I want to push my arms back, right? I want to keep my shoulders down and push my arms back. And then I'm just going to stand, right? So I'm just dipping in, sticking my bottom out, and I'm pushing my arms back. And then I'm just standing right back up. Okay? We got it? Here we go. Feet hip width apart, core tight, and we're down. Bend those knees, stick your bottom out, push your arms back, and up. We're going to feel it real big in our lower backs and down, in our upper back, our shoulder, and up. Good. This is how we improve our posture. And down, push back, and up. Good. 4 more. And down, shift your weight to your heels, push back, and up. Beautiful. And down, hold, push back, and up. Good, good. Try to keep those arms as straight as you can, palms facing one another. And down, and up. One more for good luck. Down, push, and rest. Fantastic. Good stuff. Yeah, that'll get you. Good. Yeah, I feel you, David. I definitely feel that for sure. All right, guys. That is the first exercise in our posture pillar. Second exercise is we're going to squat. No, I'm just kidding. As though we haven't squatted enough. Again, though, that leg strength. Listen, these exercises, these leg strength exercises are going to pay huge dividends for us when it comes to staying independent and preventing falls, okay? I promise you. So, next exercise we're going to do, we're going to bring our feet close together, right? I would say just a bit inside hip width. All we're doing is we're going to bend over and stand up. Now, a little note, sometimes folks get a little lightheaded, especially depending on what types of medications you take. So I just want to give you a heads up. If you feel lightheaded, then go ahead and have a seat. Or you can just cut your distance, right? As we're going to the ground, maybe you don't go quite as far, okay? So feet little inside hip width. We're just going to bend down and touch the floor. I want to keep my back flat. What do I mean by that? When I go down, I'm having to stick my bottom way out. My back is flat, right? I don't want it rounded. Someone should be able to place a plate on my back and it stay stable. So that means I really have to pull my shoulders back in order for that to occur. And then I'm just going to stand right back up. Okay? Who knew bending over was so complicated? All right, let's go ahead and get after it. Well, best way to learn is by doing it. So feet, ready, and here we go. We're down, sticking our bottoms out. Back flat, as far as you can go. If you can't quite get to the floor, that's okay. And we're up. Perfect. And 2. Good, good. Keep those shoulders black. Pinch your shoulder blades like you're pinching a number 2 pencil. And up. Good, good, good. And down. You'll feel your weight shift to your heels here. And up. Good. I want you to take about a 45-degree angle with your vision, and we're down. So don't keep your head up looking straight ahead. Look at a 45-degree angle. And up. Excellent. We're going to do 3 more. And down. And up. Well done. 2 more. And down. Shift that weight to your heels. Really reach. And up. Last one, and down, and up. Excellent. And catch your breath. All right, here we go. We're going to repeat those 2 exercises again. If you need to get a drink, get a shot. You don't have to wait on me. You guys, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All right. Back to our founders exercises, or what you'll see in your email on your sheet when you get it after class. It will be OH. Pop squats. And so this is also called a founder's exercise. You can look that up on YouTube. There's a series of them, great set of exercises. But on your sheet under posture, this will be labeled as OH. It's just that just stands for overhead, right? Our hands are overhead. So let's go ahead, feet hip width apart. Our hands are in the air. All right. And let's begin. We're going to go down, stick that bottom out, push those arms back. And up. Great job. And 2, that's it. Push back, and up. Awesome. And 3, shift that weight to your heel. Really push back. And up, keeping those palms facing one another. And 4, good. And up, that's it. And 5, push, push, push. And up. And 6, there you go. Push, push. And up. 2 more. 7. That's it. And up. Last one. 8. Good, good. Push it back. Hold, hold. And up. Well done. You guys are rock stars, man. Good, good. Catch your breath. Great, great stuff. All right. Now we're going to go back to our deadlifts, okay? On your sheet, you will see this as a straight leg deadlift. Not necessarily straight leg, right? We want to always keep our knees slightly bent, never want to lock a joint. Okay, so we're going to move our feet a little closer together, just inside hip width, keeping those knees slightly bent. And let's begin. We're going to go down. Remember, keep that back flat, so pinch those shoulders together. Shift your weight to your heels. Your line of sight is at a 45-degree angle, and we're up. Good. And 2. Great job, everyone. Well done. And up. And 3. And up. Good. Remember, if you get lightheaded, you can stop or just cut it short. And 4. Don't bend down as far. And up. And 5. Good. And up. Going to go to 8. And 6. Really reach down. Reach, reach, reach. Keeping that back flat. And up. And 7. Good. And up. Last one. And 8. Down, down. Stick that bottom out. Keep that back flat. And we're up. And relax. Good. 20 seconds here. Good. You should really feel that exercise in your hamstrings and your glutes. Guys, I've really thrown the kitchen sink at you this morning. You've done very well. So, good, good. All right. We're going to save that one for next week. Yeah, make sure you check your emails, guys, when you get them after class. We always send you an email. It's got the workout that we've done today. There may be some differences because what I see in class and what I have planned, I ad-lib a lot of times because I'm adjusting to what I'm seeing. There may be something I want to add or take away or something I think would be better for us with the way class is going. So it's 95% accurate when it comes to what we've done. So gives you a great tool to use at home, right? And then also check your sources. Let's get into our flexibility pillar. Are there any questions over our posture pillar? The exercises we've just done. Everyone got those? Good, good. All right. Let's have a seat. My favorite pillar. Sitting down. Okie doke. So, when it comes to flexibility, I know I've mentioned this several times in the past. When it comes to flexibility, there's really only one way to stretch a muscle. There can be a few different exercises. You certainly do not get the variety when it comes to building muscle or when it comes to improving balance, right? There's a lot of creativity we can get into and a lot of functional movements, but when it comes to stretching, it's the muscle only moves in one direction, right? It only lengthens and shortens in one direction, right? So here we go. Let's start at the edge of our chair. Now, do not get so far out you fall out of it. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us. All right, you're going to pet your cat. If you got a cat or a dog, there you go. Take your arms and we're just going to slide down our legs there, okay? Now, be careful. If you have a chair, it's not up against the wall. Sometimes the chair has a tendency to want to slide. Good, good. It's okay if your knees are slightly bent. It's okay if your toes are pointing straight ahead or if they're pointing up. I've got my head down and I just want to stretch the back of my legs. And I may feel it in my calves. I may feel it behind my knee. I may feel it behind my legs, my hamstrings. Anywhere you feel that stretch is appropriate. You're doing it the right way. All right? And we're going to come up. Very good. And we're going to do that one more time. Now, it's not an arbitrary time that we're holding, guys. You want to hold a stretch for 20 seconds. There's a scientific reason for that. When a muscle begins to stretch, first thing it wants to do is tighten. Nope, you're not going to break me. I'm not going. After about 3 or 4 seconds, there's a mechanism, Golgi tendon organs, that will come in and relax that excited muscle tissue and will allow for a more complete stretch, right? And so after about 20 seconds, those GTOs, Golgi tendon organs, are null and void, right? So then that's where we stop. So if you've ever wondered about stretching, it's not an arbitrary number. You always want to hold for 20 seconds, okay? Again, same thing. We're down, both hands, sliding down our legs. Excellent. Good. Breathing normal. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Let's bring the right leg in. Just the right leg. We'll keep the left leg extended. We'll take both hands. There you go. You knew what was coming, didn't you, Michelle? Take both hands. We're going to slide them down. That's it. Good. Good, Ann. Hold it steady, and again, it's okay if your toes pointing straight or pointing to the sky. It's okay if your knee's slightly bent. What we're really after is just feeling a stretch in the back of our leg. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's go ahead and pull that left leg in. Let's extend that right leg out this time. That's it. And again, both hands, we're just going to slide down that leg, tucking our chin to our chest. Very good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now, if you do not have a hip replacement, I want you to go ahead and slide into your chair. And the reason why I mentioned the joint replacement in the hip is because we're going to be crossing the midline. This is a piriformis stretch, right? That's a very important muscle that controls abduction, adduction in the legs. So if you do have a joint replacement, just sit tight, okay? Let's say you have one in the right but not the left. When we get to the left side, certainly you can join us. But I really do not want your hip coming out on us in class. Boy, would I be getting a letter then from all types of people. All right, sitting back in our chair a bit, we're going to take our right leg and we're going to cross it over. Okay, I've got my ankle right about on top of my leg, right? It's just outside of my leg, not quite on top, but I've got it outside the leg. Okay, I've got my hands and I'm just going to lean forward. My thumb's pointing towards the sky. My line of sight, again, is at a 45-degree angle. All right, if you can't get it quite that high, then just take a towel or a band and get it as high, wrap it around the leg and get it as high as you can. That's it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. How many of you watch TV? When you watch TV, you can be doing this stretch. Flexibility is an unsung hero and a very undervalued aspect of health, right? Let's take the other leg. Let's cross that left leg over. Again, mind the joint replacement in the hip, okay? And what I mean, if you can't quite get it there, grab a towel and pull. The more you work on this, the more elasticity will be added to that muscle, the more flexible you'll become, okay? If you need to hold, you certainly can do that too. Yes, absolutely. All right? Now, we've got our leg in position, hands out in front, and let's lean forward. You may feel a difference or you may notice a difference from one side versus another. Very good, very common. It just means one side's a bit tighter. Maybe that side gets used a bit more frequently. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Awesome. Staying back in our chair. All right, let's do our neck stretch. Well, I like to do the neck stretch because it increases our field of vision. Not only when we walk, it increases our field of vision, making it easier for us to identify obstacles, but also when we drive. And at the end of the day, this is all about being able to stay independent, and living our lives out at home. So I love to do this self-cervical stretch. You're going to take your left hand and reach underneath your chair, right? So you've got your left hand and reaching back under the chair there. I know I've got this bar here, so hopefully you can see. We're going to take our right hand and cross over our belly. All right, so this acts as an anchor, right? Anchor on a boat. I want to lean and look away from the anchor. So my left hand is holding. I'm leaning, looking to the right. I'm leaning and looking to the right. Now, I'm not trying to kill it, but I just want to lean enough where I feel a stretch. And you're going to look up You're going to look down. You're going to find the place you feel that stretch the most and just hold steady. Very good. Very good. You may feel this in your arm. You may feel it in your shoulder. You may feel it all the way up behind your ear. Now, that's a good thing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, now we're going to rotate to the other side. Now it's our right hand. Our right hand that's reaching under. Our left hand that's crossing over. And we're leaning and looking to the left this time. And again, we're going to look up. And we're going to look down. We're going to find the place we feel the stretch the most. And hold steady. Good. Not wanting to kill it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Grab a shot of water, 20 seconds. We're going to move into the final pillar, our balance pillar. Are there any questions? All right. You guys we're trucking along here. Very good. Yeah. Fantastic. Got a great balance pillar today. All right. Here we go. Let's bring our chair to the left side there. We're going to have our chair on the left side. And the first thing we're going to do in our balance pillar, first exercise, is we're going to do a 3-point triangle touch, right? So we're going to be bringing the leg from in front to the side and then behind us, okay? All the while, all of our body weight is going to be on our left foot. I don't want to put any body weight on the right, all right? And all that is doing is just moving. So here's what we're doing. We're starting in the front, to the side, and then behind. Now, you'll notice when I put that leg behind me, it is directly behind me. Almost as though I was walking in a straight line, right? And then when I walk backwards, my foot goes directly behind me. With the exception, no body weight. So simply put, 1, 2, 3. You will have to lean forward a bit, right? Get that nose over your toes. All right, here we go. Best way to learn is to do it. Let's do it together. Keep that left knee slightly bent. Starting with the leg in front or as close as you can get. If you can't quite get it there, get it as close as you can. Starting in front, all right, to the side, and now directly behind. Remember that little forward lean. Back to the side, and then to the front. Side, back, side, and front. Side and back, side and front. Well done. Break it down. Side, take your time, and back, side, and front. Side and back, side and front. Well done. 2 more. Side and back, side and front. 1 more round, all the way around. Side, back, going back to the front here. Side and front. And relax. Shake that leg out. Should be on fire. Yes, all that muscle stimulation in that lower leg. Getting stronger, getting better balanced. All right, changing our chair to the opposite side. We're going to execute the same exercise just with the opposite foot, okay? Everyone get settled. All right, here we go. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Remember, bend that knee. Left foot is going in front of us. No body weight on that leg now, okay? If you can help it, if you can help it. And let's begin. Side and back, side and front. Now, if this is a bit tough, you certainly can side, use your foot to put down there. And back, create some stability for yourself if you need to. And front, good. If you can help it, keep that leg in the air. Side and back, side and front. Keep that core tight. Side and back, side and front. Side and back. That's it. Go slow. Eliminate all momentum. In front. Get control and then repeat. And back. That's it. Side and front. 2 more. Side and back. Good. Side and front. That's it, Nancy. Good. Side and back. Good, Michelle. Side, last one, and front, and rest. Whew. Shake that one out. Good job, Gwen. Well done. All right. Keeping the chair right where it is, right? So we can avoid any unnecessary moving. We're going to do a one-legged kickback with our thumbs overhead. Okay, I know that's a mouthful. All that is, okay, we're going to have our weight on our right foot since our chair's on the right. We'll be moving our left leg. Left leg is in the air. I'm going to take both of my hands over my head, touching my thumbs together. And all I'm simply doing is, imagine I have a chair behind me, right? And I'm just going to slide that chair back and then come back to start position. Like I have something behind me, I'm just going to push it back with my foot or with my leg. Just pushing back and back to start position, okay? You want to make sure you have all your weight on that right foot. Now, if you need to, you can hold on with one hand as you push back and come to start position. That is fine, all right? Find your focal point, stare at something in front of you and focus on it. If your shoulders get tired,